Q-Link. Now let's see if I can flip this camera around. Spectre 8 from Q-Link. Hopefully I'll have a referral code in the bottom soon. But I recommend you charge it all the way up before you turn it on. The apps are at the bottom. I think it would be better if all the apps were at the top, even if you had to make them smaller so they all fit. You wouldn't have to actually scroll to the bottom to find them. A lot of people that's not used one before doesn't know where they are. Also, when you open a tab, to close it, you have to scroll, well, to the left or the right once it's shrunk down. I think it'd be better if you could scroll up and to the left or up and to the right, because it'd be a little easier, just more fluid, and other apps are like that, or other user interfaces. To make it faster, you want to go to the bottom to the About tab under Settings. Respond in a minute. This is actually a lot faster than it'll come out of the box. Once you charge it all the way up, you want to go to the About tab here and just tap it until it goes to, well, this menu. And it says I'm already a developer, but maybe it's under Systems instead. Well, I'm not finding it. Bottom About tab. About tablet, wherever that went. And I'll take you to here. Then, nope. Access maybe? Crap. I think the advanced settings should just be viewed instead of having the advanced. But anyway, another way to get there is you can go to Settings, and then up here where it says Search, you want to type in Transition Animation. Scale. And then there's 3 settings here. Once it opens up, there's 3 settings here that you want to change. These 3 will be, 1, you want to change them to 0.5 for the transition. That should make it at least 20 to 50% faster. Then the next thing I suggest you do is go to the bottom and remove all the, go back to the home page, go back to the bottom, and move any of these apps. You hold them down and drag them onto the screen, the ones that you know that you're going to use. And there was another row here, including Facebook, that is RAM hog that I deleted. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These 6, there was another row that I've already taken off of it. For the physical design improvements, when you take the back off, there's tape in several different places. In one silver piece of tape here in the middle. It'd be prettier if it was all silver instead of the black. I think you could use smaller pieces. I don't know what the cost difference would be, or clear tape if somebody comes up with another design. Also, the speakers on the back, it'd be better if there's some way to funnel it to the front or place it on the front. It is louder with the cover on than with it off. And you could bevel, making it a little more rounded around the plastic where the speaker is, and that would take off a few milligrams of the weight and would make it, you know, that much lighter. I would also recommend for the molding that it not come up so far on the sides to where it's flush with the screen, so you can roll it over to the side. Oops, I don't know what's going on here. And then also notch it. Some phones and other tablets have a notch. I'd put 1 notch at each corner. It would cut down the weight a little bit more, and it'd just make it a little more functional when and if you have to take the back off. And Finally, I would recommend not sticking the buttons out as far as what they are. I think they could be a little more flush because you actually have to push them in, especially the power. It's not a toggle like the volume. The volume could be louder, but also, I don't know exactly how I would do this, but make sure that this memory card slot is a memory card. I accidentally tried to put a SIM card in there, which this doesn't take, and of course it didn't fit, but it's very easy not to tell that's what goes in there. And also it has a headphone jack at the top, and I think it's a headphone jack. It looks like a headphone jack, but that's actually, yeah, it's a headphone jack. The power, you maybe slide that a little bit more to the left and put the SD card in the middle, and put the headphones hole or connector a little bit more to the right. But that's a few suggestions I have for the tablet to make it a little more functional and a little better design when the next model comes out. Again, this is a Spectrum 8. Hopefully I'll have a link in the bottom for a referral code to Q-Link. It's a free phone service, and they send you the tablet. I don't know why, but since you can't use it to make phone calls, but there are apps that you can make phone calls with. I use Talkathon. The Google Voice app, for some reason, haven't worked in several months. I think the software needs to be updated too, and I also recommend trying to update the software as soon as you take it out of the package. There's probably one available, but it's a handy little tablet. Can't beat the price, and this will make it a little more functional. As far as making those speed improvements, it makes a huge difference. A couple of people that actually worked with a guy that designed this tablet said that it was impossible that it could be done, but I just told you how to do it, so it is possible. Anyway, thank you. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.